Indicators don't work.
You are saying rubbish. The indicators don't work. I feel like it's indicators. You are just saying you don't know how to use it. That's why.
Comrades, we come in peace to witness violence.
Try as much as possible to stay away from indicators as much as you can. Price action is king in this game, okay?
So when somebody tells you that indicators don't work, don't forget, they don't know it. They are just ignorant. They don't know how to use it.
This luxury box video is filled with drama and violence, so sit back and enjoy. The score currently is Dapo Willis 0, FX Daddy 2, and we are just getting started. Let's see how the match ends.
A lot of those indicators are nothing but distractions. They will distract you from your end goal because there are too many of them.
So when somebody tells you that indicators don't work, don't forget, they don't know it. They are just ignorant. They don't know how to use it, or maybe they want to sell a course to you.
All those key levels that people are using indicators to plot, and no. You don't need any indicators. Use your the Forex Mastery program will train your eyes to look to spot and identify supply and demand zones.
That's why I pity people who say indicators don't work. Indicators are rubbish. You don't know what you're saying. So don't make your ignorance look as if it's a general thing. It's only you that's ignorant.
FX Daddy has scored again. The current score is Dapo Willis 0, FX Daddy 3. But wait, before you think FX Daddy has completely destroyed Dapo Willis, remember this is just the first half of the game. Make sure to watch till the end to find out who truly wins. Now let's enter the second half by passing the ball to Dapo Willis. You're probably wondering, why does Dapo Willis hate indicators so much? The truth is, he doesn't dislike them entirely.
Indicators are actually built to help us.
He just believes that for most traders, indicators are a distraction.
These indicators are freaking in the number of 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 different indicators. A lot of those indicators are nothing but distractions. They will distract you from your end goal because there are too many of them.
Imagine you are trying to drive a car but your windshield is covered with sticky notes. That's what a chart with too many indicators looks like. Think about it, there are a ton of them: Fibonacci, moving averages, Bollinger Band, relative strength index, Ichimoku, alligator. The list goes on and on. Dapo Willis believes that this overload can be a major distraction. He emphasizes that relying too heavily on indicators can lead you away from understanding the core of forex trading: price action.
Price action is king in this game, okay? Try as much as possible to stay away from indicators as much as you can. I'm predicting 1,000 pips into the future, 2,000 pips into the future. Indicators can never do that for you. Only price action will teach you how to do that.
Dapo points out that the big players, the market makers who move millions and billions in the market, don't rely on indicators.
You know, you guys are always hearing that Forex market trades $4 trillion a day, Those guys who are trading the massive volume don't use indicators. Those guys are long-term price action traders.
But wait, before you think Dapo Willis is completely against indicators, he does make an exception.
I've probably used well over 700 different indicators. Now, what is the indicator that you should be using for your trading? To be honest, out of all of them, I still prefer...
There's one indicator he recommends, and I will reveal it at the end of this luxury box video. This particular indicator is also the one FX Daddy recommends.
So indicators really work if you know how to use them, especially an indicator like...
If I was you, I would subscribe to this channel and watch this video till the end to find out what it is. By the way, what are your opinions on indicators? Do you think they are important or useless? Let me know in the comment section. So we have heard Dapo Willis perspective. Hey, yeah, the whiz. So we have heard Dapo Willis' perspective on indicators, how he believes they are often a distraction and that price action is king. Now let's pass the ball to FX Daddy and see what he has to say. FX Daddy argues that dismissing indicators is a mistake.
So when somebody tells you that indicators don't work, don't forget, they don't know it. They are just ignorant. They don't know how to use it.
He even mentions professional traders using indicators.
The guy I told you guys that taught my brother's friend how to trade, that works in a bank, guess the strategy he's using. You know this this indicator called alligator? That's what the guy uses to trade for a bank. That's why I pity people who say indicators don't work. Indicators are rubbish. You don't know what you're saying.
FX Daddy believes that indicators are essential for understanding where the big players are operating. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Despite their heated debate, there is one indicator that both Dapo Willis and FX Daddy agree on. Yes, you heard that right. It's the only indicator Dapo Willis recommends if you absolutely must use one. And FX Daddy, he's been singing his praises all along. Before I review this indicator that might make you instantly profitable, you need to understand what indicators are on a deeper level. Indicators are simply tools that traders use to interpret market data.
It's nothing but a program, okay, that calculates certain price movement in the market, and it uses different colors or lines to represent what has happened in the market. All the indicator is doing is taking those digits and plotting it on your graph for you. Those are what indicators are, okay?
Here is an analogy. Think of indicators as weather forecasts. They can't guarantee it will rain tomorrow, but they can analyze past weather patterns to give you a pretty good idea. Similarly, indicators can't tell you what the market will do next, but they analyze historical price data like previous highs and lows and use mathematical calculations to predict future movements. They help traders identify patterns, trends, and possible entry or exit points in the market. But here is the thing, with so many indicators out there, it is easy to get overwhelmed. It's like having too many apps open on your phone. It slows everything down and gets confusing.
These indicators are freaking in the number of 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 different indicators.
This is why Dapo Willis cautions against overloading your charts with too many indicators. He believes that relying heavily on them can cloud your judgment and distract you from the real heartbeat of the market: price action.
In this game, price action is king. Whatever and however it is you choose to look at it, price action will always beat any form of indicator.
But wait, there's a surprise twist. Both Dapo Willis and FX Daddy agree on one special indicator that stands out from the rest. Curious to know what it is? Keep watching because we're about to review the secret tool both trading experts rely on. Before we spill the beans, let's make sure you understand why this indicator is so special. Think of trading like playing football. Price action is like watching the ball. You need to see where it is right now to make your next move. Indicators are like the coach strategy. They help you understand the overall game plan, but you still need to pay attention to the ball during the game. Now, the moment you have been waiting for, the one indicator that bridges the gap between Dapo Willis and FX Daddy, the one tool that when correctly used can guide your trades with precision.
Now, what is the indicator that you should be using for your trading? To be honest, out of all of them, I still prefer moving average. Moving average is the guy. I can live with moving average, right?
So indicators really work if you know how to use them, especially an indicator like moving average. Very, very powerful indicator.
Yes, the moving average is a game changer. Why? Because it smooths out price data to show the market's overall direction. Instead of focusing on every tiny price movement, the moving average helps you see the bigger picture. Let me make it simpler for you to understand. Imagine you are tracking your grades in school. Sometimes you get an A, sometimes a B, maybe even a C. The moving average is like calculating your average grade over several tests to see how you are doing overall. It smooths out the ups and downs. Dapo Willis uses the moving average to see the market's trend and spot important level where the price might change direction.
First of all, moving average is a fantastic tool to basically identify the trend. Okay, you can use a 200 moving average on a weekly and a daily time frame. It gives you a good idea of where the market is trending towards. If the market is, this is a 200 moving average and the market is beneath it, it tells you that the market is bearish. However, I will still look at price action because price can dip below the 200 moving average and tell you it's bearish. According to indicators, that is a bearish movement, right? However, price action will show you that yes, indeed, it is temporarily bearish because it is pulling back because traders are taking profit.
FX Daddy points out that big traders like bank and investment firms pay close attention to moving averages.
Yes, the strategy is using. The guy I told you guys that taught my brother's friend how to trade that works in a bank. Do you know this this indicator called alligator? Alligator, that is a combination of 3 moving averages. That's what the guy uses to trade for a bank. So indicators really work if you know how to use them, especially an indicator like moving average.
So even though both have different views, both agree that the moving average is a powerful tool when used the right way. But remember, the moving average is just a tool. It's like a helpful calculator. It gives you information, but it doesn't guarantee success. But guess what will guarantee you success in the Forex market? This video on your screen, because I expose a lot of dark secrets about Forex trading. No mentor will tell you. So what are you waiting for? Click immediately. I'm getting threats and might even delete the video soon. So click on it and watch it now. You still have the opportunity. Stay safe and avoid CPI.